Hey guys, ZenBurro here, and today I'm talking about Godzilla vs. Mothra, the 1964 version, and it's directed by Inoshiro Honda, who was the director for the original Gojira. Now, what I like about this movie is that it approaches the whole environmental issue that was going on in Japan. And now, watching this movie, you can pretty much interpret it as like a metaphor or an allegory for this time because, well, let's face it, things have not really changed here on this planet. We're still using fracking and we're drilling oil wells and all that. And it's mostly powered by all these large corporations. So Godzilla vs. Mothra is pretty much I guess you could say it's kind of like a moral tale because it approaches themes of not only environmentalism but the brotherhood of humanity and all that. So it's more than just two monsters battling it out. And that's what I think I like about kaiju films is that there's always like some theme underneath the climactic monster fights, which I feel is missing in more modern movies that try to depict monsters and all that. So, with that said, other than the philosophical themes which Honda seems to favor a lot, there are some good plot elements. For example, it kind of satirizes the whole corporate mindset and how they pursue money for the sake of money, and how this Mothra egg, lands on the shore and people want to own it. So it's a pretty good film in terms of satire and exploring our own human nature. And later, when the main characters, the good characters, have to travel to the island where Mothra's tribe is, there's a big dispute because the people from the industrialized Japan are distrusted by the natives because all they seek is uh, resources and without any respect to tradition or culture. And so there's that as well, which is why I said it approaches the whole brotherhood of man theme. So yeah, um, other than that, the battle between Godzilla and Mothra and later Mothra's offspring is pretty well choreographed and stuff. Also, the way that this film was directed and edited really portrays how these monsters, not only Mothra, but even Godzilla, in this film, this is before Godzilla became like a force of good, quote unquote, where he was just more a destructive lizard. Um, he gets knocked down by buildings and stuff, and I think that's probably one of my favorite scenes is when this building falls on him and Godzilla looks irritated. It's a simple scene, but it shows how these creatures, even if they are mutated because of us, because of our testing and our greed and all that, they still operate like animals in a way, and they're just trying to figure out how to survive and live, pretty much like what we do, except that our civilization has disrupted so many ecosystems. And not to sound like an alarmist or environmentalist, but it has kind of shortened our planet's livability, if that makes sense to you. So yeah, this is just a little philosophical aside. But yeah, Godzilla vs. Mothra. I recommend it, and please go watch it. Watch it in terms of like the times we're living in now, like the oil spills and all that. You'll really like the movie. So see you guys later.